Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Jonian Mwange, and welcome to another episode of 2 Cents, where I'm gonna give y'all my 2 cents on how our people can win with money and build a legacy that they can be proud of, all right? Now, look, we've been anchoring on some of these black heroes who went from slavery to millionaire, and I'm telling y'all these stories because I think we can build from them, learn from them, and realize, our history is dope. It's dope to be black. Like, we could be wealthy. Like, we can make this thing work. And so we talked about Gurley, we talked about church. I'm gonna talk about this lady, Hannah Elias. Now, look, there's a lot of history about this girl, but I love her swag. History suggests that she was bad, good-looking girl, but she was sharp and savvy. And she went from slavery, and eventually she kind of got herself a sugar daddy, and my man Rich Platt. And what ended up happening is Rich Platt kept giving her money, and instead of squandering it, she took that money and she went and became a real estate mogul, buying a whole bunch of houses in New York City. And she was so successful she was doing it. And people started flooding into New York, and a lot of white people started flooding into New York. And she was the landlord, and they were her tenants. She was a boss lady making boss moves. My girl Hannah was doing it. She was doing it up. But understand that during those times, black people who were wealthy were a threat. And so unfortunately, Hannah had to stay inside her house. And when she walked outside of her house, she had to put a veil over her face because she didn't want her tenants and the people in the community to know that she was black. That was the kind of struggle that Hannah had to deal with. And eventually, over time, Hannah realized that, look, I'm not just trying to build wealth for myself. I'm trying to build wealth for my people. And so she eventually removed a lot of the Caucasians from her flats, and she opened it up for a refuge for black people and all arts. People who were interested in making a difference in their community, people who had the creative mind, moved into Harlem, and that's what birthed the Harlem Renaissance. So I'm gonna give a shout out to my girl, Hannah Elias. I don't know if you females watch this that consider themselves bosses, but if y'all bosses in this comments, just go in there and just talk about how are you a boss. Anyways, I'm gonna see y'all. That's the end of the episode of 2 Cents, where I'm giving my 2 cents on how our people can win with money and build a legacy they can be proud of. See y'all next time.